Mama? Daddy?
I told you we should have called from the airport.
I wanted to surprise him. Mama!
Looks like the surprise is on you, pal.
I bet you're right.
What?
I told Daddy we were coming in today. I bet you they're all at the beach house waiting to surprise us.
Well, how would he know when we were coming in? We didn't even know we were coming in.
Well, I'm sure he called the airport and found out what time we were coming in.
I know he's connected, but you're stretching a little bit, don't you think?
No, I don't think so. I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to see if anybody's here. If no one's here, then we're going to the beach house and we are going to pretend to be surprised.
Okay, but I'm telling you, nobody ever surprises us at the beach house. Your parents have never been in that beach house when we worked there. Seems right somehow.
May I help you, sir?
Hi. Yeah, Miss Capwell just went upstairs to look for her mom and dad.
Oh, you must be Mr. Castillo.
Mm-hmm. That's me.
I'm Sarah.
Hi.
I've only been here for a couple of weeks.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I take it Mr. and Mrs. Capwell aren't here now?
Mrs. Capwell isn't here at the moment, and Mr. Capwell is no longer living here. Could you excuse me, please?
Certainly.
No one's here. I mean, not even Ted. Do you think Kane told them we were getting married? You know, I bet you he did. I bet you he called them from Mexico and told them we were getting married.
Eden, listen.
No, didn't you see the look on his face when we left? I bet you he was hiding something.
Well, I don't think there's going to be any party tonight.
Well, maybe you're right. My Daddy's probably at the office and Mama's, you know.
Baby, what I meant is that I just spoke to the maid, and she said that your father has moved out of the house.
She must have misunderstood.
She seemed kind of definite about it.
Well, where is she?
She went to answer the phone.
Oh, I'm going to talk to her.
Well, maybe you should be talking to somebody else.
You don't believe her, do you? Daddy's probably gone on some business trip or something. She's new. She probably misunderstood.
Well, I guess that's possible.
Oh, of course it is. I talked to Daddy yesterday. If something was wrong, he would have told me. I mean, you know how these maids are. I mean, he was probably going on one of his spur-of-the-moment business trips. He came down with a suitcase in his hand or something. She didn't even ask him where he was going, and, you know, she just assumed. Helen, hi, this is Eden. Is my father there? He's not. And he's not at the office. Yes, no, that's fine. I'll reach him.
Yeah, I'm sorry, babe.
Cruz. Stop it. She just said he wasn't in the office. She didn't, you know.
What did she say?
Nothing. I have no intention of finding out from our maid or my father's secretary what's going on in my family.
Why don't we go back to the beach house? Maybe there's a message there for
I'm not
us.
waiting for any messages. I'm going to find out what's going on right now.
Talking to Dad right now?
Yeah, I wanted to go over there myself, but I think Jeffrey convinced me that I had already botched things up.
Oh, come on. Nobody can blame you for what happened.
No, it's just my timing. I think I've always been off.
This is crazy. Dad's so stubborn. He's not going to listen to Jeffrey, though.
No, all he's going to do is get him to come back here, and that's why I called you, because I figured if all three of us worked on him, maybe he will just talk to Mother. Okay?
All right. If it works, how are we going to get Mom here, though?
Well, let's cross that bridge when we get to it.
Think that's Dad?
Oh, let's hope so. Come on.
Hi.
Oh, my God.
We're home.
You're back. Hi.
Hi.
Good to see you. Come in.
Hi.
Did you just get back?
Well, we came right from the airport to the house to see Mom and Daddy. And there was this new maid there, Sarah, I think her name was. And she told Cruz. What's wrong?
Eden, I didn't know how to get in touch with you. We've tried everything. I mean, we're still trying, but...
So it's true Daddy moved out of the house?
Yeah, he moved out.
I don't understand this. What happened?
It started with all the oil rig business.
You know, I knew Pamela had to have something to do with this. When her maid told me that you and Jeffrey moved back here, I knew something was wrong.
Well, that's an understatement.
Well, there's been friction between Mama and Daddy, and Pamela said she came back here. Now I'm going to have to talk to
No,
Daddy.
Eden, it's not just Pamela. I mean, this whole thing between Mother and Daddy has escalated, and after what happened the other day...
Well, what happened? Is somebody going to tell me what happened?
Dad saw Mom in bed with TJ.
I mean, Mama would never. She couldn't do anything like that.
Well, she found out that Dad was having an affair with Pamela.
Well, this is crazy. Daddy hates Pamela. Why would he move out of the house to be with her?
Eden, he didn't. I think he just found out her involvement in the oil rig, and she wanted to tell him, she just didn't get a chance, and then everything snowballed.
Do you think Daddy moving out of the house is permanent?
I don't know. They just seem to be getting farther and farther apart every day.
It's like Pamela has something on him.
This is crazy. Mama and Daddy love each other. They
Yeah.
can't give up on each other.
I know they do. And I want to believe more than anything that we can get them back together.
I hope we can.
Well, I hope you're right. But I'm not that certain anymore.
Good to have you home. Oh. All right, what is it?
Are you asking me what is it? You didn't even tell me?
Well, I thought it best not to tell you about it on the phone, honey.
No. Face to face is much better. I think we should talk.
Jeffrey, I could use a beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On its way. Come.
I don't understand how you let this happen.
Oh, hold it now. Hold it. Don't try blaming this whole thing
Now,
on
I'm
me.
not blaming anybody.
If you knew what was
I
going...
know what Mama did. And I know she must have been in a lot of pain in order to let something like that happen.
Johnny, from what I saw, it didn't look like she was in too much pain.
Daddy, what have you done to change the situation?
I haven't done anything. What am I supposed to do?
You always know the answers. You deal with problems, you approach situations. If that doesn't work, you always think of another way.
Well, that may be the case in some situations, not this one.
Have you stopped loving Mama?
Baby, I don't know. She's hurt me a lot.
And I'm sure you've hurt her. When two people love each other the way that you and Mama do, a betrayal is the most painful thing
I
ever...
did not betray your mother.
You moved out of the house. You slept with Pamela.
No. Not until after I caught her in bed with that young man.
Well, I don't want to hear any of the gory details.
Fine, we just drop it.
Well, what are you gonna do?
There is nothing I can do. Your mother and I aren't even speaking right
well,
now.
then I think you should speak to her. I think you should go over there and you should sit down and talk
It
to
is
her.
not that simple.
Daddy, listen to me.
No, you listen to me. Don't tell me you don't understand. Because when you came back from Santa Barbara, you found Elena in Cruz's arms. You wanted that whole relationship ended. You felt betrayed. Even you know that Cruz thought you were dead. You wanted it ended. Now, you found out that nothing went on, but that's not the case here. Now, you may not like to hear, but I walked into my room, my bedroom, and found your mother making love to another man. Now, you want to put yourself in my place, honey, you do that, and you tell me that you can run back, rush back to her, and say, I forgive and I forget. Well, you tell me that, and you're lying. Oh, baby.
Hi. Hey. I didn't even know you were coming back. Oh, honey. Oh.
Yeah, I'm here. I know about somebody else that might not be coming back, though.
I guess you've talked to your father, huh?
Yeah?
So now you know how many things have changed since you've been gone?
I know what's happened. I don't think anything has changed. I know how much you love Daddy. I know how much Daddy loves you.
I'm sure that's not what he said to you.
Mama, I'm not judging what you did. And I'm not judging what Daddy did. But you want him back, don't you? Aren't you even gonna try?
Your father walked out on me, Eden. And you say things haven't changed, but you're very wrong. I've changed a lot, and so has your father. And maybe he was even starting to change before Pamela came back to town. I don't know. Maybe it was just bad timing, and we could have worked everything out. But I do know this, that because of everything that's happened, I'm thinking a lot differently about myself. Before Pamela came back to town, your father and I were starting to get things together again. Now it's like we don't know each other at all.
Don't you owe it to yourselves to try one more time? Mama, more than anything in the world, I want the two of you to be together.
I would do anything for you. I would do anything in the world for you. But I think you're asking me something that I can't make happen.
Moments of magic won't fade away with time. This I promise, baby, all my life. I'll be there to hold you, shelter from the storm. This I swear, when you need me, I'll be there. Through this life we'll wander, no restless wind will blow. Your love is a rock here in my soul. And when the days travel and the nights forever long, and when you start to wonder if you can carry on, I'll be there to hold you, shelter from the storm. This I swear, when you need me, I'll be there.
This is tearing you up, isn't it?
I don't know what to do.
Maybe there's nothing you can do.
Maybe.
I'm not saying I don't think they'll find their way back to each other, because I do, but they're going to have to do it on their own.
Never seen him like this.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. And it's going to be tough on their kids. I hope you'll be able to keep your mind on the good stuff. You know, it was a miracle we made it out of Mexico alive in one piece. And we're going to get married. That'll be a wonderful occasion. Who knows? Maybe the wedding will
I don't
have...
think the wedding is going to bring my family together. I don't even know if that's possible anymore.
Then I guess you just have to come to grips with the fact that the only life you really have any control over is yours. Even when it comes to family. We're going to have a family of our own. And no matter what is going on outside of our home, we'll be together and we'll be happy.